What's going on? How y'all doing today? This video gonna be about the people versus the Ku Klux Klan, the lynching of a black teenager 40 years ago, Michael Donald, and how his mother, Blue May Donald, stood and fought back. This is very powerful. It's coming on CNN today, two-part this evening. I would say it's a must-watch. And I'm gonna tell you why. Lynching ain't never ended in America. What do you think happened to George Floyd? What do you think happened to Breonna Taylor? It's trial right now. See, you ain't got to string somebody by a rope in a tree. You can put your foot on their knee. You can put your foot on their neck. It's all lynching is the same. This is going to be very powerful because this happened in Alabama. We're talking 40 years ago, which wasn't that long ago. See, some people like to romanticize and act like, oh, that was hundreds of years ago. No, I'm talking the last 40 years ago. Imagine if there was no videotape with George Floyd. See, this goes on and on and on. She took on the Klan for justice against them. And I commend her. This needs to be watched and taught and shown because this is a reality of America, which they like to conveniently sweep under the carpet. They're like, the thing is, they like to act like systematic institutionalized racism is a myth of your mind. Once in a blue moon, they acknowledge it when something happens, then they like to sweep it back under. It's kind of like if you go to the beach or something, you know how the waves come in through the sand, it sweeps something in like debris, then it sweeps it away. That's how they like to do with racism. But when you deal with it, it's with you. When you got some color on your skin, it ain't like something that you just go, oh, just magically goes away like Lucky Charm. No, this stays in the psychodynamics. So this story is very important, needs to be taught, needs to be in school, needs to be everywhere. It's kind of funny and ironic how in the middle of a pandemic and racism and the debris and sickness isn't just on bad hygiene and touching. It's on mental hygiene and touching. Because a pandemic has revealed a whole lot more. America got a lot of reckoning to do. They can sit there and say, oh, we want to go back to normal. We want all this. Oh, kumbaya. Racism ain't going nowhere. That's the pandemic that has never been a cure for. You can't inject near enough. You can't quarantine near enough. You can't distance near enough and mask up. Because that's the Band-Aid that bleeds and spills over. This story is going to be quite powerful and with respect to his mother, what she had to go through. It's very important that you understand how people tried to scare people off, didn't want them to tell the truth in Alabama. We're talking 40 years ago. I didn't say 400. I'm saying the last 40 years. That's very scary, but very real. Anyway, the people versus the Ku Klux versus the Klan, the lynching of a black teenager. CNN, check it out. Please hit the like and subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and lynchings have not ended in America. Systematic institutionalized racism has not ended in America. And sadly, people conveniently want to sweep it under, don't want to talk about it. It ain't gone nowhere. I'm out.